Welcome, everyone, to another episode here at Jack of All Trivia. And, of course, this is the Movie Division Season 3. We have another match for you guys tonight, and this one is a doozy. Both of these guys been chomping at the bits to play each other since last season. There was a lot of hostility, a lot of back and forth disrespect between both of these guys, and now finally meeting face to face for the first time. They're gonna battle it out here in the Movie Division. And of course, before we get to all that, I am one of your hosts of this evening. I am Haven, the villain Pendergast, and I am joined by Caleb, Mashed Potatoes.
Woo. What's up, guys? Mashed Potatoes here. I'm super excited for this match. Obviously, you got my teammate going up against somebody who's looking to maybe earn his way back into some good graces in this league. So this would be a good start, but he's got to go up against a freaking a titan of a competitor to earn some respect here. So I'm excited. This should be fun.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Why don't you do me the honors in interviewing both of these gentlemen and seeing what kind of state of mind they're in before this match goes underway?
Absolutely. First, let's go ahead and throw it over to I think he's the Avatar. What's his name? I can't remember. Aang, I think, something like that. How you feeling, Avatar? Been bending any air? Doing some water bending. Tai Chi, what's going on?
Finally, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really good. I'm excited. I knew a lot of people knew I was gonna do that. I haven't done that in so long. No, I'm doing good, man. I'm excited. This has been a long time coming, and I know for Woodburn and for me, it's been a very long time coming. I'm very excited, but I gotta whoop this candy ass, and I gotta whoop his ass, and I love him to death, but it's Chris Jericho, The Rock situation right now, and I gotta prove people. But I'm not talking all my shit because I'm trying to be humble, but I respect the shit out of Woodburn. I'm excited.
I'm just gotta ask real quick here. Who's who in that situation? Because I'm pretty sure you're calling yourself The Rock and you're wrong.
I am. No, fuck yes, I am. 100%. And for those who don't know, I'm obsessed with The Rock, and I am The Rock. He is more of a Chris Jericho. That being said, I will let my competitor speak.
Isn't that he's a veteran, I guess. And all right, so let's throw it over to the victor already of this match, my partner, C-Dub. How are you feeling going into this match? You got kind of a jobber opponent here. Looks like clear sailing to me.
Caleb, this guy right here, he wants to say he's The Rock and I'm Jericho. That's fine, because as you wrestling fans out there will know, Chris Jericho was the first ever undisputed champion in the WWF. So, yeah, I have no problem being Jericho. As for this match, it's my first one since my unfortunate loss to Nicole in the championship. So this guy, he's in my way. I need to win a bunch of matches so I can get another crack at Nicole.
Absolutely. All right. So that they've both said their words. Both are feeling confident going into this thing. Some respect, some very strange trash talk, but there we go. I think it's time to take off.
All right. Thank you, mashed potatoes. All right. Both of these guys are going to make their way to the ring, so we're going to go alphabetical order. So if you have any tunes you want to drop, you could, of course, drop those. All right. Coming to the ring first. He is coming to us from the laundry room of his insane asylum. He has a record of 2-2. He is the first Avenger, Chris Day.
Yes, I work out.
Woo. All right.
I love
And
that.
opponent coming to the ring with a record so long and winded, I'm not going to say it, but he is one half of the team, the men with no names. He is Christopher C. Woodburn. All right, Mashed Potatoes, would you like to explain to everybody out there in the YouTube land how round one works?
Absolutely. Round number one works like this. The competitors will each be asked 8 questions from randomly selected categories. They will then have 15 seconds to write down their answer on their whiteboard or piece of paper, whatever they have. Once that time is up, they will, once their name is called, please show your answer to the camera, as well as verbalizing the answer. Correct answers are worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing, and there's no stealing in round one. Keep in mind, you guys have 4 repeats throughout the match and 1 challenge. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Then let's get it on. Take it away.
Mashed Potatoes, take question number 1 away. Or, yeah.
Ah, shit. There you go. Gotta pull them up. I was switching from YouTube where I had it on. All right, question number 1 comes in the category of Muppets.
Charming.
The Muppets. And the question is, what comedic filmmaker played Professor Craftsman in the Muppet movie, who was hired to force Kermit to be the spokesperson for Doc Hopper's frog legs? So, Haven, you got a lot of pleasant memories with the Muppet movies. I particularly, this one, really enjoyed.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I haven't watched them in so long that they kind of all blend in together, you know, because, you know, the cast is so big with just the Muppets and all the, you know, all the stars that they bring in for those films. It's always just one of those things. It's all an amalgamation to me.
Absolutely. 1, hands down. All right, and we're going to go to Chris Day first.
I don't got nothing. I blanked out. That kind of stuff.
No answer. That's incorrect. And Chris?
Was that Steve Martin?
Ooh, incorrect. Correct answer we were looking for, of course, was Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks played
in that movie.
Yep, Professor Craftsman.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, Steve Martin was the rude maitre d'.
The waiter. Yeah. I thought.
All right. Question number 2 comes in the category of kids movies. Well, yeah, kids movies. What classic 80s director made the films Curly Sue, Dennis the Menace, and Home Alone?
He's
so we're looking for the director.
Yeah, the director of these movies. Classic director. Who, you know, I was certainly surprised when I found out about some of these movies. I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He's got a big filmography.
3, 2, this is true. 1, and a little bit of a hit. Pens down. All right, we're going to go to C-Dub first.
He also directed the first 2 Harry Potter movies, Chris Columbus.
Ooh, that's incorrect.
Ooh.
No, Chris Columbus directed Home Alone.
Oh, shit. I might have screwed up.
Yeah, he really did.
But
because I have that too, actually.
Well, I screwed up then.
Are you thinking that John Hughes directed it?
Yeah, yep.
Nah.
My bad.
No, yeah.
Chris Columbus is the right answer. We got you. Well, for Home Alone.
Oh, what do you have, Chris Day?
I had Chris Columbus also.
Trust me, Chris Columbus is right.
No, we know that.
Yeah,
on Home Alone.
He also directed Mrs. Doubtfire.
I just don't know if he directed the other films.
He didn't.
Hmm.
I'm 100% Curly Sue is John Hughes. I don't know. We'll just give him a different question, I guess.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with.
I mean, they both thought Home Alone was the, we gave. I mean, they both got it right. If you just want to give them the point.
Yeah. All right. We'll just give them the point.
All right. Yeah, fair and easy.
My bad, guys. Apologies for that.
All good.
Okay, question number 3. Question number 3 is going to come in this category of action films. Action films. What is the name of the albino gorilla who is friends with The Rock in Rampage?
This was a weird movie, but I had fun with it.
It was amazing due to one thing, and that was that albino gorilla flipping off The Rock.
That certainly was a fun detail. And 5.
Repeat, please.
3.
All right. First official repeat for the first Avenger in action films. What is the name of the albino gorilla that is friends with The Rock in the film Rampage?
Why am I spacing off?
All right.
Oh,
5,
shit.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, I think we're back to Chris Day.
It was George.
What are you writing on? Oh, all I see is circles and shit.
But I saw George. He's got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's recycling, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
C-Dub.
George.
That is correct.
All right. Now they get into the game.
All right, here we go. Question number 4 in the category of animated films. What actor from the Hangover films voiced the character of Humpty Dumpty in 2011's DreamWorks animated feature Puss in Boots? I never remember if I saw this movie or like just like it mixed together with like Shrek, the one with Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know.
That was the 4th one.
Yeah.
I've seen this one. It was okay.
5.
I don't own it though. I've seen
Not
it.
best animated feature movie
2,
though.
1. Pens down. And we're going to C-Dub first.
I went with the only comedian, really, Zach Galifianakis.
That is correct. And Chris Day.
Zach Galifianakis.
Can you move it over a little? I can't see.
All right.
Do you see it, Haven? I didn't see that.
Yeah. I seen it. Let me put it up.
Cool. That's correct. All right. After 4 questions, the score is as follows. It's a dead heat tie. They both missed the first question. Everything since 3-3.
All right. All right.
5.
But remember, Caleb, we don't do score checks after 4 questions anymore.
So, you know.
All right. Question number 5 is going to come in the category of spy films. In which James Bond film do we first see 007 driving his iconic Aston Martin DB5?
Oh.
Actually, know this one because of one of the
Amazing car.
YouTube channels were talking about it, and they're like, "Oh, you think that everybody always thinks of that car, always being in all the films, but it wasn't."
Yep. And we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All I know is I want that trunk jetpack. That's pretty freaking cool. Pens down. Going to Chris Day.
Goldfinger.
That's correct for another point. And
He's
C-Dub.
mad.
Damn it. I had Dr. No.
Oof.
Oh.
Correct.
Never seen a James Bond movie.
Oh,
What's
wow.
wrong with you? Come on, bro. Casino Royale's on Netflix. Watch it.
I don't have-
Well, no, you could probably skip Casino Royale anyways. So, question 6. Question 6 is in the category of sports movies. What 2017 biographical sports drama focuses on the famous rivalry between tennis players at the 1980 Wimbledon Championships?
You repeat that.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Repeat for Chris Day. What 2017 biographical sports drama focuses on the famous rivalry between tennis players at the 1980 Wimbledon Championships?
Thank you.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. And I believe we're back to C-Dub first.
Battle of the Sexes.
That's incorrect.
What?
Is it Chris Day?
I had the same thing, actually.
Oh, no, the correct answer was Borg versus McEnroe.
That was 2018, though.
Was that even released theatrically?
That was a Hulu movie. 2018. I swear, I thought it was. I saw it like right before the end of the year.
Looked it up to
I
write the
didn't
question.
hear about this movie. I don't think it was released theatrically.
No, it was. It was like
Well,
limited.
I don't count limited.
Well, we do. All right, question number 7. Question number 7 is going to come in the category of classics. What actor played the titular character in 1932's The Mummy? Who played the Mummy in the 1932 classic film The Mummy?
I love the remake. That's a good question. Good question, whoever wrote that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get a repeat,
1.
please?
Okay, that's your first. In classics, what actor played the titular character in 1932's The Mummy? Okay, Borg versus McLennan was produced or came out in 2017, and it was released, in theaters.
5, 4,
Okay, then I was off. I'm
3,
sorry.
2, 1. Hands down. We're back to Chris Day.
Boris Karloff. You see that?
Yep. Correct for 1 point. And C-Dub.
Yes, I only went with the only monster guy I knew, Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yes.
How could you not know Bela Lugosi?
Remember, Karloff. That's the correct pronunciation. Not Harlow, not Harloff. Karloff.
Shut up,
Nicole.
Shut up, Caleb.
All right.
She's gonna kill you.
Question number 8 comes in the category of movie release dates.
Yeah.
What year saw the release? All right, whatever that just happened. What year saw the release of Uncle Buck, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and something else that I can't see because my phone's being stupid.
And Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing.
By the way, if you haven't, please see Black Klansman because it is amazing. Movie relations is my bitch.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we're going to C-Dub.
1989.
That is correct. And Chris Day.
1989.
Is that a 9? That looks like a 4.
That's a 9.
All right, correct.
It's a very fucked up 9.
All right, so that's the end of round number 1.
Oh, yes. I don't know if you have score also, mashed potatoes, but I got the score here.
Yep.
We have the first Avengers in the lead with 6 points, with C-Dub trailing with 5 points.
That's correct. That's what I've got as well. All right, so round number 2 is going to work like this. The person in the lead, who is Chris Day at this point, will get to choose from A, B, or C. Those letters will correspond to actors, actresses, or directors who have a fairly large body of work. Then they will go back and forth, getting 5 seconds to name a movie that that actor, or director was in/made. They'll get 1 point for each correct answer. If a person misses, they will get 1 mulligan. It'll go back to their opponent, and then they will get to keep answering until somebody misses twice. At that point, the person who is still in the running will get 10 seconds to list up to 6 more movies for bonus points. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, Chris Day, since you're in the lead, you get to choose from A, B, and C.
Well, last time when I was against Matt Beer, it was kind of a coincidence, but I'm going to go C this time.
C, Haven, what's he won?
C has won Christopher Walken.
No, oh come on, no, come on. We've done that like
Haven,
twice.
I've done Christopher Walken. I did it with Boatman.
Okay.
He's done it twice.
All right. Need another one then.
My bad again. All right, A or B? Sorry.
That's good. B.
B?
Yep.
That's going to be Anne Hathaway.
Alrighty.
All right. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so starting, when I say Chris Day, you will have 5 seconds starting now.
Brokeback Mountain.
That's correct.
All right.
C-Dub.
The Dark Knight Rises.
That is correct.
Interstellar.
C-Day. That's correct. C-Dub.
Right.
Bride Wars.
Correct. C-Day.
She also did Devil Wears Prada.
That is correct. Back to C-Dub.
Ella Enchanted.
Correct. Chris Day.
Princess Bride.
Oh, that is incorrect.
She did The Princess Bride.
No, she is not. Back to C-Dub.
Get Smart.
That is correct.
She did The Princess
Back to Chris
Diaries.
Day. Princess Diaries is correct.
Yeah.
C-Dub. 5.
Interstellar.
That's already been said. You got 3 seconds. 3.
Love and Other Drugs.
That is correct.
Nice.
Back to Chris Day.
The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement.
That's correct. You got the full title. Back to
I
C-Dub.
did.
Rio.
That is correct.
Yep.
Chris Day.
Rio 2.
That's correct. Back to C-Dub.
Les Miserables.
Correct.
Academy Award winning.
Chris Day. 5,
Shit.
3, 2, 1.
I'm out.
Time's up. That is it. So, C-Dub, you will have 10 seconds to list off up to 6 more starting now.
Passengers, the intern, shit.
She wasn't in
4,
years.
3,
Nicholas
2,
Nickleby.
1. Time's up.
Becoming
Time's up.
Jane.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get Becoming Jay in there, but
Okay.
time was up.
Damn.
I believe you got 3. I need to check on Nicholas Nickleby.
Yep, that's correct.
That's right. Okay, so the other ones are correct. He's not talking about that Passengers. He's talking about the 2008 Passengers. C-Day.
Yep, that is correct.
So yep, he got 3 points there. I'm gonna tally while you fill time.
Oh, I got it.
I think he might be the lead, wouldn't he?
I have the score count currently right now with C-Dub taking the lead in that round, taking the lead in that round, making his score at 15 points with the first Avenger trailing with 12 points.
That's also what I have. Very
Same.
good, very good.
Same
Good
here.
job, buddy.
That was an impressive round, very fast-paced. I love it. It's exactly what we want out of a speed
Question
round.
though, what was that 2005 movie she did? I couldn't think of it besides Broke My Mountain. She did another movie. I can't
Havoc?
remember.
Was that the one you're talking about? Havoc?
Hoodwinked or Havoc?
Yeah, Havoc. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And
I
she's
can't. I
Red
forgot
Riding Hood.
freaking the Alice in Wonderland. Rachel married.
All right. We're going to go to the final round of this match. Mashed Potatoes, would you like to tell everybody how this round works? Or if you want to add the stuff and shit?
Sure. No, yeah, I got it. Round number 3 works like this. Contestants will pick numbers from 1 to, is it still 21, Haven?
Yes, sir.
Between 1 and 21. Those will correspond to categories. They'll then get 3 questions that correspond to the numbers that they picked. The first question will be worth 2 points, the second question worth 3 points, and the third question will be worth 5 big points if we make it that far. Yeah, so since C-Dub is in the lead, he'll get to pick his numbers first between 1 and 21.
6, 19, and 4.
Jesus Christ, man.
19-4. All right.
All right, and Chris Day.
8, 12, and 21.
8, 12, and 21.
21. Ow.
All right, so since Chris Day is behind, he'll have to at least hit his 3-pointer to send it back to C-Dub.
Sure.
All right. First Avenger, you pick number 8. That lands on the category of directors.
Okay.
All right, for 2 points. Who directed the cult classic comedy Groundhog Day?
Harold Ramis.
That is correct for 2 points.
Just watched that for the first time yesterday.
Actually, I watched that for the first time on Groundhog Day, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
How have you guys missed that? That was on, like, all the time on TV for me when I was growing up. Like,
well, I wasn't born in the 80s, so.
All right. Question. All right, First Avenger, you need to hit this 3-pointer to send it back to C-Dub.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You landed on the category number 12, or that's what you picked. That's going to be in comedies.
Okay.
What is the name of Nacho's tag team partner in Nacho Libre?
Oh, my God. El Chapo, I don't know.
And that is incorrect.
Can I give the answer?
Sure.
It is the skeleton.
Well, that is technically wrong also because the proper name is it's Spanish for skeleton.
I didn't fucking know that.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, so it comes down to this. Chris Day has to hit this 5-pointer to send it back to C-Dub, or C-Dub will win by TKO.
Whew. All right. You picked category 21. That's going to be in the category of movie release dates.
Okay.
What year saw the Sean Connery led James Bond film Diamonds Are Forever?
1967.
And your winner, Christopher C-Dub Woodburn.
Woo!
Oh, the correct answer was 1971. 1971.
Good stuff.
Very
Good
nice.
stuff.
All right. Master Statos, would you like to interview both of these gentlemen and see how they're feeling after this match?
You got it, man. Let's go first to our victor, C-Dub. I fucking knew you had it in you, dude. Another win, another TKO under your belt. How you feeling after that match? I know you were kind of upset with us in round number 1 a couple of times, but other than that, how do you feel about this match?
Well, let me say, I was never upset. I was fine during the first round. I was upset at myself that I was trailing, but never upset at you guys. With that being said, I won. Day's a good opponent, but I felt good coming into this. I always expect to win, not to sound too cocky, and I want to get back to Nicole. I want another shot at the title. But
Absolutely.
great game today. This was fun.
Absolutely. So, after round number 1, were you kind of thrown back a little bit that to be trailing there? I definitely odds weren't. Nobody would have bet that you would be behind going into round 2. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little surprising to me. I was trailing. First, I would have at least been tied with them, but I know how good I am in round 2 with actors' filmographies. Actually, I didn't do quite as well this time as I usually do with naming films, but I took the lead and I didn't have to answer a round 3 question. Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
surprising trailing by 1, but it didn't really faze me too much.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, congratulations on the win. And with that, let's go ahead and throw it over to the first of. To the first Avenger. Are we still live?
Yeah, he's been gone for like 2 minutes. Yeah.
It
We're
still
still
says we're
live.
live. Okay. Well, going over to the first Avenger, Chris Day. Yeah, you almost had it, man. You almost threw it back. Just came down to the to round 3, not being able to hit those questions. But gotta say, impressive first round. Came in, pulled it
Thank you.
off with the lead. And that round 2, you didn't last the longest, but you managed to stay a pace of C-Dub. You had a little slip up there in the middle, but then you rattled off a few more. It was a nice, fast-paced round 2. How do you feel overall about the match?
I feel pretty good about the match. It was a very good match. I didn't expect nothing much. Obviously, you're going into a match like this, you're not sure what to expect. C-Dub has proved that he is a very good competitor. We've seen this. It just didn't go the way I thought it would. Now, I'm not upset about the TKO. It's a TKO. In my book, it was a very close match to the chest. There's moments where I was doing very, very well, and there's moments where he was doing very well, too. We tested each other very well. Like I said, though, it would have been nice if I didn't say the Princess Bride instead of the Princess Diaries. But, just how the game works. And, it's interesting because I've been on a 2-win streak, and I'm actually more confident about this loss than I am now. So I'm excited to see what's next. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more hard work to get to that belt now, but it's a work in progress.
So that's right. It's always working as long as you're willing to keep doing matches. You never know. C-Dub has certainly had to crawl his way back, and then look how far he got. He was almost the champion. So definitely, there's always a future if you're willing to work hard and play. So
Much
good
respect
match.
to him, though. He's a great competitor.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, for sure. And with that, I think Will, if he's here and willing to take us home, throw it back to Haven. Guess not. Well, with that,
He's back.
I will say,
Yeah, sorry.
There he is.
Sorry about that. I hit a button by accident. Yeah, man, this was a hell of a match. Both of these guys were hard hitting. Like I expected nothing less from both of these guys. You know, first round, 6-5. And then C-Dub getting the slight edge in the second round was all the difference, because once the third round came, the questions just weren't there for the first Avenger today. But he doesn't need to hold his head down. He'll be back and be stronger than ever. This was a match. Both of these guys been dying to play the battle of the two Chris's. So yeah, it was a fun match, man. So let's go around the world, and unless we already did that.
Nope, not yet. Go ahead and do the polls.
All right, let's go to our champion of this evening, C-Dub. Where can the good people find you, brother?
You can find me on YouTube, Christopher Woodburn, Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. If you do Schmodown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League. Also, me and my partner, Caleb Hansen, we are ready to go. Get the team league going. We want to go for the belts.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And let's go to our unfortunate loser. He is the first Avenger. Where can the good people find you?
Well, apparently you can find this bald, looking airbender motherfucker on Instagram at Chris Day Official. That's where I do all my movie stuff. So if you want to find anything or info on that, check that out. I'm also here on Jack of All Trivia, competing in the movie leagues. Possibly the teams, will see. No questions on that. I have somebody I'm very interested in teaming up with, possibly. And then IG as well. And wrestling, because I'll be coming back soon. But yes, you can find me here, and you guys can find me anywhere, because I'm that good looking and amazing. It's good to be back.
All right. And of course, we're going to my co-host, Mashed Potatoes. Where can the good people find you?
Sorry. Just like I always love Chris Day. He's always good for a laugh. You can find me on Facebook at Caleb H, or on Twitter at the Caleb Hansen, but I never ever tweet. Don't follow me on Twitter. I don't do anything. Follow Jack of All Trivia. If you're into bad punk music, you can check out my band, the Beta Waves. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp, and other things probably. We got a show coming up at the end of the month. If you're in the Chicago area, look us up on Facebook.
Woo!
All right. And of course, you can find me, the villain himself. You can find me on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia. That's how you get to be a part of the league. That's how we be chit-chatting through Messenger. And of course, you can find me on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia. For my co-host this evening, Mashed Potatoes, for the first Avenger, Chris, and for C-Dub himself, Christopher. I want to thank everyone for being here. Good night. Peace out.